Hi, I'm Tanya Penny with Yoga for Healing, and welcome back to part 3 of healing difficult relationships. So there's actually 3 parts to part 3. So first of all, you need to gather all the journaling exercises I had you do the past 2 times. So 1, you wrote down a description of what was difficult about the relationship, and then 2, you wrote down what it would look like if you had the relationship the way that you really wanted it. So I'm going to first ask you to put each of those descriptions into a sentence. So come up with a sentence for the negative, what the negative voice is saying about the relationship, and then come up with a positive sentence having to do with the way that you want the relationship to look like. So for example, maybe the negative one was, this person never listens to me, we always get in an argument. Maybe the negative sentence is, this person never listens to me. The opposite positive is, this person is always listening to me intently, or whatever words you want to use. So come up first with your 2 opposing sentences, what the negative voice is saying, and then what the positive opposite would be. So then what I'm going to have you do is every morning, and you can also do it in the evening at bedtime if you want to, find a quiet space and close your eyes and do it either sitting or lying down, and I want you to affirm the positive sentence to yourself and visualize what that would look like if the relationship was the way that you wanted it to be, and then go ahead and let yourself feel whatever positive emotion comes up with that, and stay there, I would say 2 to 3 minutes, visualizing the way that you want the relationship to look like. Remember that anytime that we focus on what we want, it makes it happen even faster. So the more energy, the more time we take to focus on what we want versus what we don't want will bring us to that faster. So that's why I'm going to recommend doing it in the morning and again at bedtime if you can. So part 2 of this is, after you do that, I want you to write down, or just verbally say to yourself, whatever works for you, what is one positive thing that you're going to do to help make this relationship better? So for instance, if this person doesn't listen to you, maybe you're going to give them the listening that you would want from them. You're going to listen to them the way that you would want them to listen to you, just for an example. So write down one positive action step, again, because we're the only ones that can change. We can't force other people to change, but if we start showing them what we want by giving it to them, we will often get that in return. And then the third part of this is, whenever you notice that negative coming up again, that you wrote down that little sentence, just go ahead and acknowledge that. Whenever that's kind of there, either before you're going to see the person or maybe you're with the person, just acknowledge that sentence, that it's there, that voice. Like, this person never listens to me, whatever it is, for you. And then what I want you to do is come back and fill it in with the positive. This person is listening to me the way that I want them to, or they're listening to me more and more. So come back to the positive whenever you notice your mind slipping to that negative place again. And again, this is because whatever we focus on is what we tend to create more of. So thank you for joining me, part 3 of Healing Difficult Relationships. I hope that this helps you. Again, nothing changes overnight, so it's really important to do this daily. And if you can fit it in twice a day, morning and evening, it's going to happen even faster for you, I promise. And if you want more information on creating fulfilling relationships, you can visit yogahealingpro.com and visit the store. There's several home study programs, one specifically on healing difficult relationships and creating fulfilling relationships in your life. Have a great week. I'm Tanya Penny.